Alright, let's take a look at where we're at now, and I think last time we were almost ready to get this Mega Carpaball. We did uncover the secrets of Mega Evolution in a extremely fair and balanced way. So we got that, and hey, yeah, last time we were talking about the Judge program, so I wanted to maybe go a little bit deeper into what I think the Judge program has. So let's take a short time to go over what happened in the past, and like what role the Judge program serves. Okay, so well, one of the first ones that came to mind is they had like certifications, and when I say that, like, I mean, technically the Judge program has certifications now, right? Like, I mean, it used to be it's not like it was any different back then. Like, there still were people who like there still was like level 1 and level 2 and level 3, but I think the certifications now play like a lot less of a role than what they used to in the past. Like, it used to be that if you wanted to be on the floor of a Grand Prix, then you had to be at least a level 2. If you were a level 3, or if you were like a level 2 or a level 3, you could get on staff for a GP and get put on the main event. And if you were level 1, you still could, but you didn't have a really strong chance of being put on the main event. You could get put on side events, and you could be on the Grand Prix staff, but you wouldn't be out there on the convention hall for the main event and like making judge calls for those games. And so with that being the case, there was like other stuff that was kind of like locked behind being a specific level. And so, for example, if you were a level 3, you could be a team lead for day 2 of a Grand Prix. And hypothetically, you could sometimes see like people that was like a really strong level 2 also. Oh gosh, let's get on a bench. Where's the benches? You could get those also from time to time, but that was literally like a stepping stone to becoming a level 3. Like, one of the things you had to do was prove that you were competent enough to be on the floor of a Grand Prix. And the thing is that that's not really how it works anymore. Nowadays, anybody can basically be in any role, and the only qualification that you need is that the TO thinks that you wouldn't screw it up. And there's like a couple of reasons behind that, but I think the first and like primary reason behind that is that like the level system that certifying agencies have doesn't really like hold as much weight anymore. Like, in the past, if you were a level 3, that meant like you were a level 3. If you were a level 1 or 2, whatever, that had like it was a lot more, I guess, standardized. There's a million different okay, that's an exaggeration. There's a bunch of different scenario, or a bunch of different organizations that certify judges these days, and it's not really, even though they're all kind of following the same skeleton, it's not like the electric type moves, huh? Alright, well, let's try it. it's not like it was in the previous situations where you would be able to just like rely on people acting a certain way or having a certain amount of competencies based on nothing more than knowing that they were like, you know, level whatever. And so with that being the case, yeah, the judge program has lost a lot of what we used to have for the standardization of levels. And with people these days, you know, the judge program, even if you say you're like a level whatever according to like some judge program, that doesn't necessarily mean the opportunities for you are going to be the same as what that used to mean in the past. Nowadays, most TOs are putting like anyone, even you don't even have to be certified, under any judge program. You could be on the floor as long as like a judge, you know, the person who's going to be acting as a judge has like the ability to convince the TO that they would do a decent job. So, you know, and that's true for like any role. That's true for like judging on, you know, being a floor judge. That's true for being a team lead. That's true for anything out on the floor of any kind of event. So yeah, that is one big difference. Another thing is, like we kind of talked a little bit about this during the last stream, is if, you know, the coordination aspect of it, right? Like, if you are a judge and you want to get staffed on an event, then you have to get staffed on the event, right? Like, you have to somehow, you know, get staffed. And you know, we talked about in the last stream, the way you would do that is you would get onto judge apps, and then you would apply to that event via judge apps, and that's how it used to work. But now that's not really how it works. Now it's more along the lines of you find out via Discord that there is a staff solicitation going on, and then you apply using a Google form. And so, you know, that's another thing that is kind of different about, you know, something that the judge program used to be in charge of, but we aren't anymore. And there's like, you know, another thing that the judge program used to be in charge of, but we kind of aren't anymore, is another thing the judge program used to be in charge of, but not anymore, is the concept of like judge mentorship and education. Like, they still do fire type moves, huh? They still do mentorship and education, but I feel like the amount and the emphasis of it is way lower than what it was when I started. Like, for example, there used to be something called reviews, and, you know, I guess hypothetically there still are. Like, it's still, I guess, possible for someone to write a review of a judge, like via judge apps. Oh no, I missed it. But the problem is that, you know, that's not really a thing. Like, reviews literally used to be, like, happening at every event. And I think that nowadays, you're lucky. I've never done a review of another judge after judge apps went away, nor have I received a review from another judge, nor have I heard of any such thing happening. And so the reasoning behind that is, there's no reason to, I guess, basically. Then what is it? Sorry, not sure I understand the question. But, so like, the mentorship used to have like kind of, more of a structure to it, I guess, if that's the right word. There used to be like specific stuff that you would do. There used to be specific ways that you would do it. There used to be like oh jeez, let's see if we can get this guy. Oh man, got him through cover even? Okay. We got like a crap matchup here, but hopefully we're gonna be okay. Don't use like quad super effective moves against my Fletchender. That's mean. Might have to tag in somebody else to fight this Ghastly here. Other stuff that is kind of like was part of the judge program, but like not anymore, is judge conferences. So it used to be that there was something called judge conferences. And, if you've ever been to like an academic conference or a professional conference, you've got an idea about what that would be like. You would go to wherever the conference was being held, and then there would be like seminars about like various types of stuff. And that was a thing. Oh, so I guess you have to be, like out of sight of their Pokemon, not out of sight of, or out of sight of the trainer, not out of sight of the Pokemon. Yeah, Heracross is doing some work. So yeah, that's what judge conferences was, and I talked a little bit about how judge conferences worked in the previous, and about how like I would, I was presenting at judge conferences a fair amount, and those were really good for. They were good for helping like inexperienced judges network, because you could get staffed on a judge conference, and by staffed I mean like literally like you apply and then you get accepted. Like there's not really a staff kind of thing, but you didn't have to worry about whether your application was going to get accepted. It's kind of where I was going with that. Now, with that being the case, that's a way for, if you're an unexperienced judge, to get on, to get to know a mentor, for example, or to get to know other people who, could help you get opportunities that you would be interested in. The obvious other benefits is that you're giving out seminars. It's like the same thing as what you have for any other kind of conference. Like their professional development is getting happening there. So that's another like very big benefit. Can you lock on, please? So that's another big benefit that we got from doing the judge conferences. And there really isn't judge conferences anymore either. And the reason is because, well, did that like training and development and stuff become less important? Of course not. But it's kind of difficult to get people to go to a judge conference. Like oh, you liar, I had this guy. But the thing is, if you are a judge and you want to go to a judge conference, I mean, you're going to have to take, your whole day to be there. Because it was usually, at least half a day. Because, yeah, you're talking about, like, maybe 4 hours, I think, was, like, the minimum. You'd have, like, 4 seminars, and they were usually about an hour long. But yeah, it turns out that on top of that, you're also asking them to, a lot of the time you would have to drive out there somehow, or like get out there somehow. And wouldn't you know it, that is a commitment. Like you actually have to, spend basically like your whole day usually going to a judge conference. And you know what makes it a lot easier of a pitch to get somebody to spend their whole day going to a judge conference is if you give them a reason to do it. And so in the past, there were judge foils. And like I said before, that was one of the ways that you could get judge foils was by going to a judge conference. And it turns out that if you give somebody like a couple of judge foils worth like $100+, yeah, you could get people to go to a conference and spend their whole day there. And if you give people additional judge foils that you can only get by presenting at a judge conference, then yeah, you can get people to spend the amount of time and effort and work that it would take to produce a high quality judge presentation to give at that. So that is like how judge conferences work. And as you can see, without judge foils, some of the stuff that judge conferences does not work as well. Oh my gosh, no. Heracross definitely got in on this guy. That's such BS. So yeah, without having judge foils, judge conferences don't really work. And I've definitely seen there still are judge conferences, but like certainly not as many, and certainly not as well attended, and certainly not as like in my opinion, good of quality judge conferences is what we used to have. And so it's sad to say, but sometimes people getting stuff is what it takes. So that's another thing that we used to have in the judge program, but we don't really have anymore, in my opinion. So if you really think about it, like what's left is kind of like a lot of the stuff that the judge program used to do is no longer stuff that the judge program does. For example, the giving out judge promos, or it's stuff that maybe organizers have developed their own independent. Let's see if we can get this guy. Their own independent situation where they are able to do it in-house rather than having to rely on other people to do it for them. And that being the case, there's like maybe less purpose for there being a judge program, but also less effectiveness of the judge program to do the stuff that they wanted to do. So I think it might be time now to head over clear across the world to... Oh, we can just travel here. Don't even need a fast travel point. So yeah, we're about to rank up from rank W all the way up to like rank F, and to me that's kind of like cheapening the experience up a little bit. I feel like it would be more satisfying if you were able to I think it would be more satisfying if you were able to do these fights and like actually work your way all the way from rank Z to rank A without having to like cheap out here. So let's see if, yeah, we'll do our best. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, guy, like, I need you to stop grandstanding here. We got places to be. Maybe after this we'll try and clear a few more of the wild area spots. Houndoom. Oh geez, I hope I don't have. Yeah, we're definitely getting boys out of the danger. Maybe we're not. Maybe we'll just use pin this and it'll be fine. And just one brick break and then it'll be fine. Is this guy using type advantage on me? Hey, stop messing around, you pros. We got a opponent here. Let's see, he's level 30, alright. I wonder if there's a way you can move out of the danger zone. Alright, he has 2 more to go. I think we can probably take this guy with a power up. Alright, so let's see what his ace is. Drampa. Alright, that might be kind of a challenge. Let's try another power up punch. Oh, probably Mega Drampa, right? Alright, so I believe this is Dragon normal type, so we should be able to get the power up punch super effective. Hopefully our plus attack is going to be enough to carry this one for me. Oh jeez, this is going to be a challenge. Ooh, this one is going to be a challenge. I'll try and stop him. I wonder what Splash does. He still do nothing. Hopefully, Talonflame is going to, excuse me. Hopefully Talonflame is going to be enough to take him out. Ooh, this is not looking good. Oh, we lost. Oh, geez. See, this is what I was talking about. Like the gameplay, or at least the battle mechanics, is like harder. Oh, look how sad I am. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the battle is definitely harder than. So wait, is there consequences for us losing, or no? Not really. Okay, do we have any other like mons that we could put in that's like not underleveled here? Not really is what we're getting. Oh wait, who we got here? Bellsprout is level 25 for some. Oh, because it's an alpha Bellsprout. Okay, well. I mean, honestly. Might as well. All right, now who's his first mon that he had? Oh, we can just open it all. And yeah, let's do it. We need those stats. So yeah, with let's see, who's his lead that he had to choose as much as possible? Houndoom. I hate to say Heracross to start out, but maybe okay, maybe not. Maybe we want Pig Knight to do power up punch a couple of times, and that could be our lead. So let's see if Weepinbell has any attacks that we want to put on there. We definitely do not want Poison Powder and Toxic and Stun Spore. Oh crap, that's a lot of attacks. Lowers his power 80. Let's see. We'll put lunge on there over toxic. It won't be able to relearn this move. What? Wonder why. Alright. So anyway, we'll put Emboar out and then we'll talk to this guy. We'll see if battle mechanics takes some getting used to. Yeah. I don't mind having harder fights. What does Absol lead look like? Well, his lead is Houndoom. Absol, I don't know. I think I didn't get as much use out of Absol as what I probably should have been able to. If we lose again, we'll put we'll try with Absol first. Absol is like I think my highest level Pokemon. So, all right, let's see what you got. So yeah, we're gonna try with Houndoom. We're gonna try lead off with Power Up Punch, and hopefully we can. What? Alright, I feel like our rollout getting like canceled was kind of some BS, but okay. Oh my gosh, and he like comes in too fast from now. Okay, well, that's that. So yeah, we'll see if Weeping Bell can do some Alright, it does not look like Weeping Bell is really going to be the one that moves the needle for it. I think the thing that really is messing me up here is like, it's not clear to me that I'm taking damage during the times when I'm taking damage. Alright, so I think with Absol, with the power of Absol, we should be able to do. Excuse me, like, that's another thing. Is like I'm not dealing, or I'm not taking advantage of the power point, so maybe that's part of what we should be doing. So I definitely think are in a better spot to take on his ace here. Yeah, I do not think it's very clear on how to dodge either. If there is a like hurt box that's going on, it's certainly not as clear as some of the other games that I'm playing. That A, that's happening, but also B, that there's a way to avoid it. Alright, so we got him down to about half, and I think with Talonflame we should. Alright, Heracross, my one hope for my last hope. Okay, thank goodness. If it only just joined the team. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, that's a good bit of lore dump there. I'll give you some credit for that one. Superbly fought, yeah. It was no fluke that I was able to beat you on my second try. Oh, please. Please do not tell me that we're gonna have to watch it. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Yeah, did you like fight a bunch off stream and then get a promotion? Oh jeez. I wonder if they're gonna actually like show all of the fighting going on here? No? Okay. Just wondering. Never seen anyone so excited to get an F. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, you know, you started out being a V or something, so you know, F is kind of a lot higher. Can you imagine if schools gave out grades that went all the way down to like Z? It's like, yeah, bro, you got a Z on that test. How's that feel? Alright, here's a TM. Yeah, I definitely take a TM. We definitely... A safeguard? Are you out of your mind? What kind of crap is that? I'm not using that TM. Get out of here. A little kid only. Damage wins games. Trolliest thing they could have done was drop you out at L. Oh gosh. Yeah, okay. And I would have deserved it. Let's be real. So we're up to 23,000 Pokemonies. Not sure if that has game significance or not. We'll find out, I suppose. I've never bought any items that aren't a Pokeball, so. But I imagine that like later in the game that might come up more. All right, well, let's see what we got. So now that we've beat the guy at the company, whatever, then we have to like walk 30 feet to enter the company, where I certainly doubt that we're going to be seeing another cutscene right afterwards. Oh, what do you know? It's another cutscene. Please have a seat. Oh boy, we're not going to be getting out of this one anytime soon, are we, Vinny? We got the Z to A Royal cash. Yeah, they got a lot of cash. Do you agree to lend aid with Mega Evolutions? Yeah, whatever. No face cam, Dave. Oh, geez, I messed up my face cam, so hopefully by tomorrow I'll get it working again. But I just wanted to start on the game here. Hoping I can choice band or specs my mons in this game later. Yeah, interesting point. I would not mind that. The choice band actually seems like it would be like a hell of a big drawback in this game, because you know, like with the fact that there's cooldowns. Can you imagine like if you had to like use struggle every other turn if you had choice band, like yeah, so I feel like that would not be a fantastic a fantastic item for this playstyle unless they like reworked it somehow. Let's see. Mysterious power, rogue evolution, something. Floet tried to pacify. AZ is too old. Okay, oh jeez. So like this is another thing, like what I was talking about earlier. This is literally a lore dump, right? Like anybody who's ever like taken a creative writing class or you know done any kind of like writing or any, like what do they say about lore dumps? Are they in favor of them or against them? If there was a situation like, you know, the show Don't Tell and like, you know, has anybody ever heard of that stuff before? Clearly not at the Pokemon Company. Alright, so we got a travel spot. Let's see. We're all done here, right? Oh, nice. Is there literally, there's no items or nothing to pick up? We're not advancing the reward for that was oh never mind, we got another cutscene. Alright, I knew we couldn't get out of here without getting a free item. Come on, exchange your mega shards here. Okay, gathering mega shards. Gimme. Alright, yeah, what do we got? So I think this is probably gonna be, let's see, Pidgeot, Manectric, Houndoom, Arduino, Lopunny, Sableye, Sharpedo. How many do I have? 64, so not enough for anything. Oh man, how harsh is this? Look at this. The one that I have isn't in like the lower tier, it's in the the Gyarados and the Heracross is both in like the mid tier here. At least it's not an Alakazam. At least it's not an Alakazam. Oh jeez. All right, or I can get some XP candies. Yeah, obviously we're not blowing our Mega Shards on that. No, I wanted to talk to your friend. What does this guy have to say? Oh. Okay, so we can only talk to the receptionist lady, not the receptionist man. Okay. Alright. Well, maybe now that there's a reason to farm the Mega Shards, we'll actually have to start farming some Mega Shards, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright. I feel like I just ran a marathon, grabbed some food. Noval Cafe. Alright. Hopefully that location is going to be marked as a fast travel point on the map, and that's Cafe Batil. Oh, jeez. There's more than one cafe. Darn it. They give you XP. Yeah, I guess they do. Is it like an actual amount of XP? Oh my god. Please, Pokemon. Please, I beg you. Come up with a way to advance the storyline that does not involve a cutscene. Like, please, please. I am on my hands and knees right now. So are you able to leave the circle? Gamer Prodigy Kanari. Yeah, I face Kanari. I want to fight a streamer. Yeah, have you not heard of her? Oh man, it's Iono from That's literally Iono from the last game, right? Like, you can't fight Iono. The nerve. The closest fans could ever get to her is perhaps claiming a Kanari plush in exchange for colorful shoes. I need some of those too. I gotta find some of them screws. Naveen's a big time Kanari fan. Dynamo! Dynamo! Oh man, that's the name of the fan club, huh? Okay, okay. Oh, okay. So Electros is from Dynamo, and the A is a 4 to make it gamery. Oh, jeez. Of course, I'm not a member of Dynamo. I'd be a common bandwagoner. Oh, jeez. Alright, that's right, winners. You guys, that's my fan club name, Winners. So you guys can watch me and join, but you can't play Magic against me. And if someone wanted to design some amazing outfits that I would wear on stream, then, you know, maybe. Always wears their own regular clothes on stream. What do you know, anyway? Yeah, that's a good point. Don't trample on somebody's dreams. Come on. Alright, so it looks like we've got another boss fight. And y'all know how I feel about the boss fights. Let's just say, hopefully there's not another cutscene after this, because I want to get back to like actually playing some game. Return to Hotel Z for a strategy meeting. Okay, guys, I don't think I have it in me to do another cutscene right now. Okay, so that's where we're going. Let's check out this wild area and see if we can find some more mons that are appropriately leveled for this fight. Pondered what Judge Dave does on the weekends. Today he opts to play Pokemon. What will we consider tomorrow? Let's brainstorm. It's going to be more Pokemon next week, in all likelihood. My game plan is we're going to be playing Pokemon for a couple hours every day until I get bored of it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And looks like Newells are not very smart. And so yeah, that's the gameplay. Now, if you're talking about like after Pokemon, it's mostly League of Legends. If you want to, I don't know, maybe I should start playing League of Legends. I guarantee you, I'm not going to be talking as much as I wonder what level Ampharos evolves at, because I do not have it in me to put this clown Pokemon in my party for too much longer. But yeah, like, if anyone wants to watch me stream League of Legends, then please reevaluate your life decisions. Alright, what did we get attacked by? A Drillbur? Oh. Emergency, emergency. We have like a real Pokemon that I like legitimately want to have on my team here. Alright, alright. And then Machop. Did we already catch Machop? No? Okay. Well, I guess we gotta do that too. Get him more. Alright, he bulked up, so probably... Ooh, catching Pokemon is actually, like, kind of harder now. Because you can't, like, just use the same attack multiple times in a row. Alright, so we got the Machop, we got the Drillbur. Drillbur is, like, one of my like, favorite Pokemon that's not a Gen 1, so... let's see if we can find any more. This one looks like it's different. Oh, it's a Crocodile! Oh my gosh, we got Crocodile and Excadrill in the same habitat. That's crazy. Oh jeez, we gotta fight this Crocodile. Oh, we got it. We got it. That's alright. No, Crocodile. No. We gotta fight these crocodiles off before we do with you. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. They're swarming me, man. Does Gyarados have a water attack yet? I think we're gonna have to get a water attack to this guy. Oh no, our Gyarados tanked that attack from the big Crocodile. We're gonna have to fall back to somewhere and fight another day. But yeah, we're for sure getting that. We're for sure getting the Crocodile. Crocodile and Excadrill is like my favorite, like mid-game mons from recently. Aerial Ace, he knows Aerial Ace for some reason. Ooh, research level 10 too, so that's good because that means that we can get a new TM. Oh, just got experience candy? Jeez. Light screen? Guys, damage wins games, come on. We're starting to get to some of the relevant, like, TMs though, so that's encouraging. But like, seriously, does Gyarados not have a way to get a water type attack on him? Like, Ice Fang? Whirlpool. Jeez, yeah, we need some like water attacks like stat. We can remember how to fly to a Poke Center. Okay, great. All right, we did it. Favorite Pokemon. I talked about this in the first stream. My favorite Pokemon is Mewtwo. Mewtwo is like my favorite Pokemon out of Gen 1 because of the strong emotional connection that I have from the... And if you did not play Gen 1, you might not understand like just how big this was. But like, you were... After the game, you had to go and like beat the Elite Four, right? You know, like the final boss. But it turns out there was a secret final boss that was like even bigger badass than the Elite Four. Which was, you had to, like, find a Mewtwo and catch the Mewtwo. And that was so epic of a thing to catch the Mewtwo. Like, you had to, like, go into a cave and, like, fight your way through, all the way through the cave. Until you finally got to where the Mewtwo's lair was. And then you, you know, had to, like, catch. And, like, it's not like now where, alright, Crocodile, where are you at? Me and Gyarados are looking for some action. Gible? There's Gibbles in here too? What the hell? Oh my goodness. No, where's that Alpha Crocodile? We want that. That's who we're fighting. That's insane. There's Gibbles in here too. You just have to find him. No, like, where is he? I know I seen one in here. How do you zoom out? Like, come on, game, please. Did it unspawn my Crocodile because I fled from it? That's BS. Oh, we got a TM too. Rock Tomb? Okay. Machop. No one cares about you, Machop. Okay, here it is. It's Gible. Oh, okay, we got Gible. Let's see how much Ithang does. I hope it doesn't kill. Okay. Oh. No! Oh my gosh, that's BS. Alright, hopefully we didn't kill like the only Gible and we have to like screw around for like 20 minutes trying to wait for another one to spawn and that'd be a pain in the butt. But like Garchomp is like, oh man, that's, see, we're getting to the point of the game where like there's actual Pokemon that I would like actively want to use, so. Where's my Crocodile? Or where's my Crocodile? Favorite non-legendary. Okay, now that's like a more interesting question. And I've talked about like some of like the Pokemon that I'm a fan of. Like Alakazam is like one of my favorite ones, and I like went way out of my way to get an Abra. We still need to get an Abra in the party and like evolve it up. And so, at some point, I'm gonna need to call on someone from the chat to help me to evolve it into an Alakazam. The trade Evo is kind of brutal, but it's a lot easier now that it's like 2025 and we can just, you know, go online and do that. But so Alakazam is like a strong contender. Some of my like other Pokemon that is like ones that are, you know, less you know, the Mewtwo and the Alakazam are like, you know, on the list because they're good. I wonder if you can like force them to respawn in if you leave and then come back. So yeah, like Mewtwo and Alakazam got on the list because they're good. But you know, you don't necessarily have to be good to get on that list. You can be like interesting and like other like for some like unknown reason, I'm a big Clefable fan. And let's just say nobody wants you, nobody wants you, nobody wants you. We want Gibbles and Crocodrox. That's what we want. Okay, yeah, there we go. Crocodrox. Throw on it this crap onto. So yeah, we need to find the Gibbles now. We need to find a Gibble. That was so tragic how that one died. So yeah, Clef is one of my favorite ones. I like oh my gosh, it's the alpha one. It's the alpha one. Holy crap, that is a lot of Pokemon. No. Don't focus on the mobs or the ads. Focus on the actual boss. Oh, look at that. This coward like Gyarados is already down. Alright. I don't know if we want to but we can. Alright, I'm almost dead, so we're gonna take a tactical retreat to the Poke Center. We're gonna play this one slow, I guess. So yeah, we got like 2 solid Pokemon that we need to get out of this zone before we can progress the storyline. So let me try and think. Like who's like some of my other favorite ones that I like. There's a lot of Pokemon that like one of the things I like to do is play the ROM hacks where it has like the randomizer, and So because of that, like, certain Pokemon tend to come up in those kinds of runs a fair amount. And Pokemon like that are generally pretty, you know, ones that I like. Alright, Gible. Don't hide. No hiding. Alright, we found the alpha. We found the alpha. We might have to try and do some like sneak backstrike stuff to clear out his ads, but we might not have to. Ooh, maybe since he's using Dig a bunch, we should... Oh, he's immune to getting Pokeballs thrown at him when he's in his like anger mode. Oh, and I probably need to be dodging here. So he's still mad, still mad, still mad, still mad. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, the being mad mechanic is kind of like gross because if you want to catch him in a crap Pokeball like what I do, you know, it makes it so that there's a lot of extra screwing around that's involved in fighting. Alright, so I don't need a Pokemon out at all to keep battling. That's kind of nice. I just need to evade his attacks until I finally get him. The sun is getting low. Hopefully this doesn't like cut my battle off because the sun's getting low. That would be a pain in the butt. No, guys, I want to catch him, but I want to catch him in a Pokeball. Come on. Like, he literally doesn't give you extra, okay, we did it. Alright, so after that epic struggle, we still don't have a Gible. Let's just do a quick fly through to see if there's any that has spawned in. It does not look like it. Oh, that's so tragic that I like had the one die on me. Now we have to choose. Chat, who should we use? Should we use Excadrill or should we use Crocodile? Oh look, another Alpha Crocodile spawned in, even after I just killed that one. Yeah, I don't know. Should we use Excadrill or should we use Crocodile? They're both like very solid little kid mode Pokemon, so I assume that they probably both still have that same kind of status in this game. But maybe not. Maybe, oh yeah, let's see what level it's at, actually. No, not the Pokédex. Where do we go to our next box? Okay. So, Crocodile is level 37. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. So, in addition to the fact that, Crocodile is like way over leveled for the rest of our team. He's also like normally a very good mon in his own right, so yeah, that's pretty exciting. So, we're going to need someone to take a seat on the bench. And we really... What level does Fletchinder evolve at? Like... Get on Bulbapedia here. 35? Jeez. I'm going to have to get this guy in my party for, like... We'll level you up after. I'm sorry, man. Like... We can't have 2 fire types in our team this deep into the game. It's just not feasible. Crocodile, I think, evolves at like level 40 or something. So let's see what attacks this guy has. Iron Tail. Look at that. There's all these are like real attacks too. Like I assume. And like the TMs that he learns is also like kind of stupid. Yeah. This is very pleasing. Power 90. Look, they're all like 80s and 90s. What does this have? Swift attack. Maybe we can take the Aerial Ace out. I kind of want to try Shadow Claw out, but I'm not sure if... Yeah, let's do it. What about Flaffy? What level is Flaffy of all that? Because we're trying to get this guy out of my party ASAP. 30. So we're like 2 levels away. All right, we can let Flappy stay in my party for like another 2 levels, and then he's OUT out of there. We gotta get Abra in here because I think good old get the Alakazamite in here would be very solid. All right, so you know just for the give that XP, use Whirlpool to farm that pile. 15 XP is what we got out of that. So yeah, hypothetically there is a reason to attack the dirt piles, but in reality the number of XP that you get is like not really in line with the amount of time it takes to do that. So I think if you're cleaning up the piles, you're doing it for the farm. Oh my gosh, you only get 1. Holy crap, we're gonna need to do a bunch of these. I think we're gonna need to get. I think there's gotta be some way you can get more. I'm pretty sure I remember. Oh my gosh, and the moves still have cooldowns, so you can use different moves each time. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. It doesn't say where the next wild battle zone is gonna be. I'm trying to find a bench so that we can get, you know, fast travel to nighttime. I wonder if this counts as a bench. It does not. Okay, we found a bench. Okay, we found a bench. So now that it's nighttime, we're going to see how our new Pokemon Crocodile is able to contribute to our team. I'm very excited to see what kind of contributions Crocodile is going to be making. Just go ahead and put him out. Don't mess around and defeat trainers who are higher ranked than me. Oh, how's that rubbish? You're a trash Pokemon. You're literally trash. Alright, Basil the backpack. How's this feel? Protect. Coward. Hey. Do you wanna do like stuff doing our turn, or do we wanna just like wait until Taste it. That's the Crocodile difference right there. Alright, so let's see if we can backstrike this guy. I wonder if Haunter is immune to Dig. I don't think abilities are a thing in this game, but I could be wrong. Oh, he's switched? Okay, that's BS. I was like slightly too slow. Took down Dragonair. Metagross? Metagross would be a fun one to use. Alright, so we have officially ranked up a Flaffy by 1. Use these items that we have never used before. Yeah, we're close on Flaffy, and we might be close on some of these other doofuses. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, like, I know this guy didn't just decide that he didn't want to get hit by that crunch and challenge me to a battle. Whirlpede, I don't remember what types this guy is. I think it would be fun to get, alright, wait. What's this guy got? Go-Go? now's your chance. And we got a Mana trick, okay. This reminds me of Sonic. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, it's also defeat trainers who are higher ranked than me. I'm guessing the fact that we don't have, like... Maybe I should use some more items. So yeah, I guess there's no story beat. The next story beat does not involve me ranking up, so that's probably the reason why all these like cards are defeat trainers that don't exist, and all the winning that I'm doing is not progressing me to nearly as fast as what we were before. Let's see if we can get some more pots on this guy. But I don't care. We're leveling up this Flappy because we need to get him off the team ASAP so we can get this Kadabra in here. We got Crocodrock up? Okay, so we just need like one more. We need one more level up and we can do it. I got clap. I guess we can try with this guy. Come on, focus. Got one more in the back. We can fight a Haunter. Alright. Ivysaur wasn't even gonna help you win, yeah. To be that pathetic, Ivysaur. It's literally they're literally all the same. All the things are all the same. Okay, so we need oh, we did it. We got him up to level 30. Congratulations, my Flappy evolved into Ampharos. And congratulations, our Ampharos evolved into the PC box. Let's see which one. Let's see, do we want the Abra that has a plus speed nature or a plus attack nature? Gosh, both these guys have like such... I mean, this guy had, like, clearly it's got better stats. Oh, alright. So, Abra needs to get to be level 16 before it can evolve. And that is probably going to be like another couple of fights in this area. Fortunately, like, Abra is massively underleveled, which means that... Why is Shadow Fly in effect? Swablu's not a normal type. Is it? Oh, maybe it's normal flying before it, and then it changes to, like, dragon flying. Oh, victory gift for me. Ultra Balls. Okay. Okay, we actually did get something other than XP for taking that fight. Yeah, okay. If I was like playing smarter, I would have like tried to go around behind. Alright, I was level 15 now. Oh, we're so close. Alright, chat, does anybody have this game? We're in the spot where we're about to need to touch trade to prevent this Abra. Let's see what this guy's bonus card says. Ooh, land hits with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Oh, that's 8,000 points, holy time. Oh, that is a lot. I guess we're gonna have to put, we're gonna have to put our boy Absol into the danger zone here. Hopefully we're landing enough hits with our Mega Evolved Pokemon to be able to claim victory. Alright, we did it. We got the 8,000. And Abra is now up to level 18. Come to think of it, I don't think it hasn't yet been explained to me what you have to do to save or to trade Pokemon, which kind of leads me to believe that might not be possible yet, which would be a real bummer if true. So if we're on link play, okay, we can do a link trade. All right, that's fine. Titles. What the hell is that? Alright, Abra is about to evolve. Have evolved into Younger, and we've got a lot of new moves. We've got Psybeam, put that in one of our blank move slots. Now, didn't we used to have like more better moves? Maybe not. Ooh, it's a female Alakazam too. I think Alakazam is one of the ones that has like a skewed gender ratio, so that's also potentially interesting. You know, we have a rarer Alakazam than what the normal ones are. Okay, Giga Drain, Ice Punch. We're about to start getting some of these relevant attacks here, so that's kind of exciting too. Yeah. I think the next phase is going to involve us flying to a Poké Center, though. Although we're kind of like right next to a. There's a cafe, so I think we can fast travel here anytime. So we'll just go to this Poké Center. special bonus card, providing an easy windfall, huh? So if we get a Garchomp, we probably are gonna like be gimmick infringing on our Crocodile, right? Because they would both be a ground type. And I'm not sure how important that is in this game. But I know that in like other Pokemon games, like having 2 ground types on your like adventure mode team was kind of, you know, almost as bad as having 2 ground types on your like competitive team. So I'm kind of trying to avoid that happening. Alright, let's see what we got. And our story beat is over here. Get ready to start tapping the A button here. Doubles as a strategy, meeting well, LOL. Cutscene within a cutscene. Yeah, okay, so Iono had to cover up all his streaming stuff, I guess is the idea. So got the MZ flag. Okay. So talented, Mean. Okay, so with that said, my talent is, I guess, the thing that I'm bringing to the team is being a Pokemon trainer. How many Pokemon cards do I own? A few hundred. I played Pokemon back in the oldie days, back in Alpha, and I never sold my collection. The stupidest thing in the world, in my opinion, is the fact that beta cards, no matter how bulk they are all worth at least like, you know, $50 or $100. However, my bulk Pokemon base set cards are not all worth a minimum of like $500 each, despite the fact that some of them are like still played in like current competitive. I don't understand why that happens, but that's probably the same as how like all these like Pokemon finance bros going into Magic don't understand why Magic players are not spending thousands of dollars on slabbed Magic cards the way their Pokemon equivalents probably would be. So watch the archived stream later, lol. Clearly you don't understand. Spoken like a true fan. Are they all base, jungle, and fossil? Yes. Yes, they are. I got some base set 2 in there, too. I think the latest stuff that I got was Team Rocket. Okay, like, we're... I mean, make sure you pull your weight. Don't just let X handle everything. Kanari reacted to something I said in chat. Hey, there you go. Whoa, that's amazing. I couldn't have had that moment in chat just now if I was watching it after the fact. Duh. Come on, guys. At this point, they're a good long game investment. Oh, you know, if I wanted a long game investment, I would use something that was like actually an investment vehicle, like, you know, gold or stocks. I would not use trading cards instead of one of those things, because that is idiotic, and people who confuse Pokemon cards or Magic cards with an investment vehicle are morons. You can clip that one if you'd like. I stand behind that 100%. and go ahead and take that one out of context if you will. Anybody who does wants to point out how much money they made flipping Pokemon cards or whatever, they can look at what happened to baseball cards a couple of decades ago and see if they still have the same thoughts on that matter. It's a good investment because I bought it as a teenager. Yeah, so like that is kind of true, I suppose. They are true, or they're a good investment because I already bought them. But yeah, I don't know. Ooh, Emborite. We got the Mega Evolution, and we're almost up to the point where we can have an Embor on our team. And people who thought that I was a teenager when Pokemon came out are really they're kind of overestimating my age. I'm old, but I'm not quite that old. So I wonder if I can do it. Let's try. Let's at least try and do a trade with somebody. Even better investment than LOL. Yeah, I was a kid. I don't remember how old I was, but I was like before. No link codes. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I need to. There isn't like a trade board. Okay. We'll have to find a friend after we evolve in order to evolve the Alakazam. I need to find a friend. All right. Trying to remember where we were supposed to go here. Got the Camerupt, got the Slowbro, and we got the Victory Bell. I don't suppose they're gonna let us learn that by investing in magic cards. Yeah, I don't suppose they're gonna just let us catch any of these Pokemon. So I think we're gonna go with Slowbro first. Maybe I just bought the wrong cards. Yeah, see, if you bought like dual lands or something, that's apparently what you were supposed to buy. Yeah, where do you get one of those? I want a Metagross. Metagross is a baller Pokemon indeed. Alright, so I'm just gonna like walk into this Pokemon Center so that I can use it as a fast travel point, and then we can walk around to find Slowbro. I wonder if Slowbro is like... Our team is kind of soft on water types, if I'm being perfectly honest. But with that said, I don't think that's going to really matter that much because... I don't think it's supposed to be a like Pokemon fight. I think it's supposed to be a RTS fight. Dawn is approaching. Alright, so we can maybe walk down this alley here. And is this it? Ooh, that's a big pile. Yep, there it is. There's Slowbro. Take down those, yeah. Alright, now we're gonna time out cooldowns. Okay. Money lost is a lesson, which is priceless, yeah. Alright, so we randomly picked Slowbro as our first one to take out. Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. How do you use a plus move? Is that going to be explained to me? Oh, there's a dopey Slowbro. Oh, bro! Alright, and we got teleported into the Shadow Realm. This is gonna be kind of a... Ooh, yep, that's what Mega Slowbro looks like. I can already tell we're not gonna be, I can already tell we're gonna be restarting this one. I wonder if this guy is I probably don't even have to do damage, right? Like I can just wait for his minion to do all the work. Maybe he's not going to. But yeah, he's like definitely losing damage, or losing life on this. Don't get sucked into the yeah. Maybe Bailey can't Mega Evolve. That's also on the table, I suppose. And we might need to we might be forced to Mega Evolve ourselves. Wait, did she heal her? I think she did. I think she like used some items or something to heal it. Which, like, I guess that's a thing. Even with these Mega Evolve attacks, it doesn't look like I'm doing a ton of damage. Well, I guess if your Slowpoke's shtick is that it's yeah, I realized that you could cheat by using the recall your Pokemon to its Pokeball. Yeah, my mind can't get caught in the whirlpool thing if it's not out on the field at all. Oh, I died? Oh, jeez. Bought expensive magic cards to show off in Commander pods. I justified it saying it's an investment. Oh, man. There have also been scandals in the video game collection market and coin collecting markets. Yeah, see, like, collectibles, in my opinion, are, like, inherently unsuitable as an investment. And that's the reason why. It's like, in my opinion, it's technologically infeasible to prevent counterfeiters. And if that's the case, then, like, there's no point. So, that's what I think. I think that you're basically just... Okay, but wait a sec. Okay. So yeah, if you can't stop the counterfeiters, there's no point in investing. Meanwhile, if you have stuff like gold, there's no such thing as counterfeiting gold. I mean, I guess there is, but that's at least a thing that there's a difference between counterfeit gold and there's not a difference that you can tell. Oh my gosh. Alright, so is he up where we can go back to the other damage? That was right after I made the call. He's like coming out. Well, I think we're almost dead. He's also almost dead. Well, I think we should probably be about done with this fight. All we gotta do is time out Okay, we did it. We did it! Abracadabra, reach out and grab it. Remember those Pokemon that only evolve from being traded? Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. Slowbro Knight. Yes, yes, yes. You have Slowbro, which we will not. Yeah, Pig Knight and the others did great too. Yeah, it shows how much you were paying attention. Tell me, because Pig Knight was not even in that battle. We were not putting the Pig Knight in against the double type advantage Slowbro. Alright, so we got 2 more. And I guess we're probably going to be like teaming up with all 3 members of the super squad to be able to do it. Suppose that makes sense. And we all got healed somehow. Alright. Let's see. So Giga Drain's our next one. Let's take a look at our quests here. Most of them have to do with like catching more Pokemons. We're gonna have to survey the wild areas here too. I think that's what we're actually gonna be doing. I think we're gonna let the next story be wait until I get my Gible. Let's see if Gyarados is like up to the point where we can. Okay, see, we finally got a actual, like, legitimate attack on this guy. Yeah, I don't know if we want Whirlpool or Twister. Twister is, like, the same sort of thing. No, okay. Well, anyway, okay, so this is right by the camera area, I guess. So we'll see if there's like different. I don't think the encounter table is any different if you go at night. We'll see, I guess. Wonder how often they like recalculate it. Is this a Gible? Is this a Gible? No, it's not. Alright, so Sandile. Being a pain in the butt. As usual. I would have known how big of a pain in the butt it was going to be to encounter another Gible. I probably would not have used Ice Fang on that one. I would have probably tried to wear it down a little slower. New Day is dawning. It would definitely feel like the sort of thing that could cause the encounter table to reset. So let's... Ah, dang. Prize money. Show me the Ghibli. Metro, Sandile. Mole. Hard Rock. here. Alright, well, let's see if we can find some more stuff in one of the other wild areas then. So wild area 6 we already caught. Let's see if we can find the other like wild Pokemon in this wild area, because I didn't even see any of some of these other ones. One we already have. Yeah, does anybody know how we can get one of the documents? So we're looking for a Roserade or a Roselia and an Audino and something that we haven't seen yet, which probably means it's a rare spawn. Maybe it's in the water. So, like, logically, you'd expect, like, the Roserades to be in the, like, thorns, right? That could make sense. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything interesting. Alright, well, let's try again. Come on, Ghibli. Hopefully this does cause the encounter table to reset, because I can see it being, like, annoying and requiring you to, like, actually do something for that to happen. That is a Numel. That is a Numel. Ghibli is being in a rare spawn. Maybe we should try on some of the easier mode here. Ooh, we got new ones. We got ones I haven't even gone to yet. Let's see what we got here. Esper, Kadabra. This looks like a water zone. Maybe we can try that. We're gonna have to walk to them, unfortunately, but we're gonna... I mean, we could do that. So, we're walking through the areas. I think it should be towards this direction. Oh, jeez. Walking through an art museum of some sort. It's not what we're trying to do. Oh, nice. Well, we got, like, right outside. This does remind me of, like, when I was in Europe, they had, like, downtown areas that kind of looked like this. Alright, let's see. We do not have slowpokes yet. Guess we'll have Parapaw deal some damage first. Excuse me, sir. Alright, we got Caravanas. Let's see what else we got. So we need to star you. Should be here somewhere. Okay, buddy. Alpha Sharpedo, I'm sure that's going to be a real treat. Slowpoke. Another Slowpoke, some more Slowpokes. Get it because Slowpoke is the Pokemon that we just... Okay, that Sharpedo did not crunch me from, like, clear on the other side of the screen. So we got Packrath, oh jeez, and Alpha Packrath. Go climb. I might need to go to the Pokemon Center and heal before I fight this other Pokemon down here. Maybe I can sneak up on one. So we got one of those stupid things. This is like one of my least favorite Pokemon. People were talking about like what my favorite Pokemon was a while ago. That stupid thing is one of my least favorite Pokemon. It's very annoying to fight against, and it's like not a good Pokemon. So it's literally like the only purpose of that Pokemon is to be annoying, I feel. Because it has like stupid attack. It has like Super Fang, so it like does damage to you even if you're like massively over level. And it has and then it has like Hypnosis, so it like wastes a bunch of your time, so you can't like knock it out easily. Yeah, it's a real pain in the butt. Why is this Sharpedo able to live outside the water? That does not make a lot of sense to me. Can you imagine how like many deaths a year sharks could cause if they were able to like follow you outside of land like that? Alright, so I want to Starmie, but that's probably not happening. I don't know what that Pokemon, what that mysterious Pokemon is, but we can try in this wild area. Let's see if there's anything going on over there. Is that a Poke Center? No. Okay, no. We got a cafe, we got a fast travel spot registered. Going to the level 9 area. Looks like this is gonna be one where we need to bust out our HM friend to clear some of these rocks out. The alpha Pokemon are kind of a pain, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like, you know, it's not like intimidating or you know, exciting whenever I see one of them. It's just annoying. Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of mons we haven't caught in this zone yet. I'm assuming the fact that it's like a low-level zone means that it's one where the catch rates are pretty high too. That's probably no, we already have plenty. We have this. I'm gonna go fighting with the problem is we can't like really fight these guys. Okay, this bunny intercepted the monkey. That's weird. Alright, we got the Venipede. So we need a Manectric, a Pidgey, and a Pidgeotto, it looks like. Bellsprout. Caught out Bellsprout. Where's Pokemon spawn areas? Climb up here, we might be able to get some more accurate, or some more active. So we got that Abra. I should just be able to throw a Pokeball at Pidgey and catch one, right? So now I just need to figure out where the Manectric is. Pidgey, why are you attacking me? You're, like, normal type Pokemon. I need you to stop. I wonder if this is the sort of thing where, like, you need fire Pokemon to, guess that's what it was. Okay, so so that's the rooftop that we're gonna need to be on in order to catch the other two Pokemon on the spawn table. So if we can find that ladder that we're gonna need. Is that the only ladder? That one that we climbed up was the only one. There might actually be a way to do that, but Manectric is like a super like early game Mondo, right? Like there's no way that they would make it so you had to like jump through a bunch of hoops before you could get one. Especially because other people have had it. There's other trainers that have had Electrike. Where is the ladder? I think it might have a map marked on the map too. Does it? No? No? Okay. I'm like pretty confident that I walked all the way around this and I didn't see a ladder on here, which means that we're probably gonna have to use a roof to go up. Which we can probably do. Got like these sludge piles. I wonder what you have to do to get through a sludge pile. Maybe use a poison type attack. Okay, but probably that's what we're gonna need to do to get through to find them. Okay. Pokemon has decided that I exist, so I can't run. Okay. So if we catch this Staryu, that is going to give us the power of being able to both claim this and the other one. Plus Staryu's a fun Pokemon, but I kind of don't like how cursed its Mega Evolution is, so I doubt that I'm going to be using it. So we got Patrat. I wonder if Staryu is like a rare spawn in this biome. That would be annoying if that were the case. Although I haven't seen a Staryu in the other biome either, so I don't know if it's really... This is one of those things that I feel like Pokemon should just tell you, but it doesn't. Like, you have to go on like Boulderpedia or something and look up like what's the encounter table. Oh, Staryu exists in this biome, but only in like one specific spot. Oh, okay. The only way I was ever going to be able to figure that out was by looking it up. So I don't know why the game is like doing stuff like that. All these guys are screwing with me, and it's nighttime. Maybe it spawns only at night. And again, that's the sort of thing that you would only be able to know if you looked it up somewhere. Sometimes I guess it would like make sense, but like some of them, it's like, oh yeah, it's a nighttime spawn. Don't ask me how you're supposed to know that. Okay, wait. Okay, we found one. All right. And yeah, that's kind of what it looks like because it turned into nighttime. And now there's like 2 Staryus just chilling out. So we've now completed this wild area, and we're like one away from completing one of these other wild areas. What is that third mon? Oh, it's a Aegislash. Okay. So yeah, we only have, okay, there's actually 2 missing out of this one now. There's Pokemon that I can't quite identify, and probably Sharpedo. Alright. Well, I think for right now, I think this is a good time to cut it off. And thanks to everybody who was
playing along with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.